Video, we're going to be talking about my journey with corrective jaw surgery, also known as orthognathic surgery. Now, I haven't done the surgery yet. My surgery is actually in 4 days from now. So, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Right now it's Friday. So, in 4 days, I'm going to be going ahead with my jaw surgery. So, before kind of showing what my case is and how my teeth align, I just want to go over what what it actually is. So over here we can see it says corrective jaw surgery. What is corrective jaw surgery? If the dental discrepancy created by the position of the jaws is too important to be corrected with braces alone, corrective jaw surgery, also known as orthognathic surgery, becomes an option for patients who have completed their growth. Malformations of the jaws and face can be linked to heredity, trauma, different growth rates, or disease. By repositioning the jaws, the surgeon can help you avoid future problems with your bite, speech, sleep, and provide a better cosmetic appearance. Such a procedure is generally preceded and followed by an extensive orthodontic treatment to align the teeth in the ideal position. So, who needs corrective jaw surgery? Can be people who have the following symptoms: pain while chewing, biting, and swallowing food associated with the discrepancy in the jaws. My surgeon told me that pain while chewing, if I have pain when I'm trying to chew or something, it won't get fixed with this jaw surgery, but I don't have pain. So apparently this jaw surgery can also fix that, but I guess it's a different type of surgery. So, or who else could need the surgery? Uneven facial appearance from either side, either the front or the side, excessive space between the upper and lower teeth or jaws when they are closed, chronic jaw or joint pain and headaches, and people with sleep apnea. And then we can see on this page it says orthodontic surgery is indicated to correct dentofacial anomalies. These conditions can create masticatory and speech difficulties, functional discrepancies, aesthetic defects, and even create respiratory problems at times, such as sleep apnea. So in my case, I'm gonna go more into it, but for me, it's more about masticatory problems, so like chewing problems because of the way my jaws align, and I guess aesthetic defects. So, although in the majority of cases orthodontic surgery obtains spectacular facial aesthetic results, this is not an aesthetic surgery. The primary goal of the surgery is to correct functional problems, mastication, speech, or respiratory. So, on this website, this is pretty cool. It kind of shows you what before and afters can be. So, for example, for this person, she had an overbite. So, yeah, right over here. So, her teeth, her jaw at the top went like over her bottom teeth. And after the surgery, boom, it's like perfectly aligned, right? This person right here, this is more of what I have. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, but I have an underbite with a crossbite. So in this picture, you can see, or the slide, or the before, the person's bottom jaw, like the chin was kind of protruding. Then after, the bottom and the top jaw are aligned. It's, oh, I think it might be a girl. I see some earrings. Wow, it almost looks like a guy to a girl. Anyways, yeah, of course, like jaw surgery can really change the way your face looks. Um, Excessive vertical dimension. So here you can see before, here you can also kind of see there's like a crossbite. The chin is kind of pointing to the side, and then afterwards, it's if we draw a line down the center, it's aligned. This one before, after, doesn't can't really say much about that. This one is facial asymmetry, so you can see this is the nose. So if you draw a line down the center, you can see that the chin is tilted to the side. And then after, you can see it's better aligned. For people with sleep apnea, here you can see like there's not enough space between the back of the jaw and the neck or your like throat. And then after, there's more space created. So people who have sleep apnea, it opens up their airways. So I think that's enough. And so we can take a look over here. Basically, in my case, it's an underbite like this girl over here, where this is the before, where her bottom jaw was protruding forward, and after the surgery, it's aligned better. Or like this guy right over here, also similar to mine, before surgery in braces and after surgery in braces. So that's that. So let's just go ahead into my thing. So in my case, if we take a look from the front, the way my teeth align is that my chin is tilted to the left. This is the left side for me. So if I open my mouth and I close it, you'll see that when I fully bite down, my bottom jaw kind of tilts to the left. So take a look at this. So you can see like there's like a point like right here where it's aligned, but then when I fully bite down on something, so if I want to chew something, it moves to the side. So that's one issue. So this is after braces. So I've had braces for a year and a half now, almost 2 years. And that was to kind of just align the teeth because before getting the surgery, they want to make sure your teeth are actually aligned. So when they do the surgery and they align your jaw, it's actually proper. So from the front, that's like one of the issues. So I have a crossbite. So the bottom jaw is kind of going towards the left. And I also have an underbite. So we'll see it more from the side. So if I go to the side and I do the same thing where I open my my mouth and I close it, you'll see it kind of shifts to the side and it's a little bit it's too far forward. So look. So you can see that. I'll show you from the other side as well, but your top teeth are actually supposed to be on top of your bottom teeth, but mine are actually my bottom teeth are in the front. And same thing from the other side. If we take a look, see like we can actually tell from the front as well. This is how it looks from the top view. So normally the bottom teeth are supposed to be kind of hidden under the top teeth, but in my case, see there's like this space right here. The bottom teeth are coming forward, even though my teeth are perfectly aligned. So if we just look at the bottom, my teeth are perfectly aligned. Even the top, it's nice and wide and like aligned straight. So in my case, I have to go through the surgery because of that, because just braces are not enough to actually fix it. Because I've had braces for 2 years and my teeth are straight, but my jaw still doesn't close properly. So it's like I have to chew from like a weird side of my mouth. Since they don't align, I can basically only the left side of my molars align, so I can't even really chew from my right side. And the thing is like if your teeth don't close properly and you're constantly chewing in the wrong way, you can end up losing your teeth pretty early on. Like I could lose my teeth in my 30s if I don't go through with the surgery because I'm constantly rubbing my teeth in the wrong way. And so it is a pretty big decision. And right now for me it's going to be March break, so like I'm not really going to miss any school. I mentioned in a previous video I'm a full-time student in computer and electrical engineering, and the surgery it's a pretty major surgery, and you're pretty much out for at least 2 weeks. You can't really do much when you're recovering, and it takes I think up to 6 weeks to fully recover. But the first 2 weeks are supposed to be really bad, and then the next 2 weeks are also pretty bad, but you can start going back to work and school and stuff. And so in my situation, they're actually going to wire my teeth closed or shut my mouth closed for a whole month, I believe, or at least the first 2 weeks. They put these hooks on my teeth, and they're going to use those to just keep my mouth closed. So it's only going to be liquids for the first 2 weeks to the first month, and I have to use like a syringe or something to kind of like inject the liquids into the back of my mouth. And basically the only way I can speak is with my mouth still closed. So I'll have to be talking like this. Yeah, so I just wanted to make this video to kind of like tell you guys about my journey so you can actually see the before, see me talking, see what it looks like. And yeah, it's a pretty crazy thing. So because from the front, if I smile, it looks like this. Well, that's not like a real smile, but this is basically where the teeth align. So if I move my jaw a little bit to the right, you can see that the bottom and top teeth are kind of aligned, but the jaw is off. Anyways, the first time I actually noticed that there was something off was probably when I was like around 16. And I think it was this, I knew there was something off, but I didn't know what it was. Until one day this girl told me that I looked like the guy from Teen Wolf. And I think like she recommended me to watch the show or something and showed me I looked like the guy and I was like, okay, whatever. And that's when I realized like I'll try to find a picture of the guy. Um, I think it was like Teen Wolf. What's the guy's name? It's this guy right here. Yeah. So you can see he has like you can tell like his chin is like pointing in one direction. Like even in this picture right here, you can tell that he also has something like a crossbite. I don't know who this guy is. Let's check it out. Tyler Posey. Images. Oh, yeah, that was a pretty good image. Look right here. You can tell that this is like this is the center of his face, right? Where his nose is, and then his chin. I hope you guys can see my mouse, but his chin is pointing like all the way over here. Like this is where his chin is pointing, and this is probably where it's supposed to be, right? And that's when I realized that okay, like I actually do have a thing, like because this was the first time I noticed it on somebody else. And anyways, it wasn't, and I didn't know it was like fixable until just like a few years ago, where I kind of met someone who also had gone through the surgery. And that's when I realized, that's when I started looking into it because I was always interested in like figuring out how it could actually be fixed. But I guess we never ended up, like my family never took me to an orthodontist. So just never knew. So then I went to an orthodontist, and then my orthodontist told me that like if you get braces, it's not gonna fully fix your issue. You're gonna have to get surgery. And I was like, you know what? That's fine with me as long as it fixed the problem. And so I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to like take a video or film like the whole surgery process or as much as I can. I think I'm gonna be knocked out for a few hours. But right after the surgery, I'm gonna try like my face is gonna be super swollen. I'm gonna try to like take progress pictures and videos to keep you guys updated. So if you want to stay up to date with what's happening and just see how it goes for me and the end, the before and after, the end results, and some things maybe you want to keep in mind, go ahead and subscribe to this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will go ahead and end this video now.